Sorry guys if this is not close enough, but I'm gonna try. Well, I'm gonna try to make a ASMR video. So start now. It's with keyboard and mouse. Ow. Starting now. Who's ready for the new video of Crocs with Verity and Verity with AJ the Bold? Who's ready for those videos? I'm excited. Whenever it comes out and I skip like an hour, I'll actually be mad. You actually won't know it, but I'll actually be mad if I skip it like I forgot. Actually don't know what this stage looks like. Why am I building this then? Should we take a look at the beautiful builds? That's not a beautiful build. Why do you excel? Why do you excel? Thank you. Why do you exist? Guys, this doesn't exist. Why? No. Okay, there we go. On the other side of this thing, it's actually going to be the audience sticker thing. However, the audience can actually sit down and listen to the artist sings. Wait, have you guys seen the oh my god. I want to say, never mind, I won't say it. Oh, sorry. I would just say I was a big fan of Oliver Tree since I was little. Ever since I heard his song Life Goes On, I was a big fan of him. Now he's gone. I don't know what he's doing. I wanted to go to his concerts, but too much money. I never got a chance to ask my mom. What the? What the? Nope. Sorry guys, but I'm not gonna whisper now because I hate it. So look, this is a Verity arrow up to gay. Is that gay or is that the rainbow flag? Okay, we're not gonna take a look at the ugly field. Looks like flowers, but not to me. And this looks like somebody king's throne. Like, to who? To who? Okay, no, to who? To. Like I said, kids are always in this game, so please stop doing it. Except this. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if that means gay. Because my brother's gay. I don't care if he's gay. Support. I remember one time, sorry, don't we try to be race, and I remember one time in We Play. If you guys know this game called We Play, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a lot of things that happened to me in We Play. First, one time, it was this year, 2026. My name was Alice, and it was a picture of Alice. I went next to somebody talking about my friend getting banned for 2 days. But then these people started to say the R word, not the racist, not racist, but it's R word, the R word that ends with E. So technically, I was like, guys, report them. They have no account, they have no picture, like no photo of their profile, no name. And technically they said, oh, we don't like your action, Alice, so we're gonna ban you. And then they banned me for no reason. And then I am now banned still. Like, I think I'm banned forever now, so I can't see the new updates. So tell me, I would just say that's messed up for those moderators, admins, or whatever out there. Because you cannot just be kicking people out, banning people for no reason. Like, man, that's disrespectful. Like, for real. So, anyways, my second one is that I was in this lobby saying, who wants a fidget trade? And somebody said yes. I sound like an 18-year-old probably. And then we entered my private room, and then, like, my room. No, it's like on replay still. Like, all these are from the replay. So, we entered my room that I made. I created a room. And then we started pretending to fidget trade. And then, technically, a random girl joined and started sending pics, like photos, pictures. That was inappropriate, I'ma just say. But she started typing in the chat that it was from the guy that I was fidget trading with. And like I already explained this to you guys in 2025. No, in 2026 I think. It was this year I think. Yeah, I posted it on my channel somewhere in my shorts. So if you can find it, then it's actually proof. I have his name already said, but I don't know his name now. So technically, he was actually somewhere in the 40s or 60s or 70s, like in the 70 age, 60 age, 50 age, 40 age. I don't know, but technically something went wrong. Because technically, he was actually a young teenage boy, or a 18-year-old actually. Because technically, he was actually somewhere in the 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds. Because I started following him, changed my account, like account profile and name, started following him. And then he revealed a picture of him holding a body pillow with glasses and a mask on. And the mask has some anime on it. He has some hair on. And yeah, I would just say, I don't know why, but
was so terrified. I joined back my own room that I made again. The same girl entered, told me everything while with her voice chat on, and like she says he does weird things to kids and stuff. So technically, I knew it was inappropriate, but I don't know what actually inappropriate though. But I entered a lobby like full disguise still before she started explaining everything to me. Before all that happened, before she started explaining to me, I was still following him and into rooms. And in the last room, I think he guessed a person that was a kid. So I think that he oh my god, kidnapped the kids. So be careful out there on replay. So what's the second one? I don't know. Okay, yeah, third one. This person went into my room, my room that I made on replay. And then he's like, I don't know what he said actually. Oh my god. But I'm gonna just say, he started calling me racist, saying I said the N-word, even though I did not. So technically, I knew he was like a scammer or something, saying people called him the N-word and stuff. So I technically told my friend about it. They said they were in the room the entire time. Like, what? You weren't even in the room. I didn't see the number thing up to 3 people. So technically, he joined, and then I told him everything. He went on my side because the guy that was calling me racist, saying I called him the N-word, technically said, oh, you're just teaming up on her because you're her friend. And then more people joined, even though some of them weren't my friends. Another one of my friends joined me. I didn't even text them. They joined me. I told them everything. But they almost went onto the person's side. But the person's side that called me racist. But they went on my side because they believed it more. And he started pretend fake crying, saying, you're just on her side because you're just her friend. Like, dude, you're the one who's freaking scamming people to getting them grounded and getting abused or like whooped by their parents. Like, bro, you need to stop doing that scamming because, that's very bad, because it's like the scammers on phones, right? They're trying to get your ID card and stuff. Like, they're like, give me that money. But definitely don't do that scammy stuff because, you might actually get banned in the game. So if I was you, I'd rather stop doing it. But if you keep doing it, your problem, not mine. But if you keep going without people recognizing about it, and you start getting those people in trouble for no reason, you start being a very bad person, actually. A very bad person. So, like I'm gonna say, don't actually do the scammy stuff in real life because that's very bad for you. So, if you do scam right now, then you should not do it because that's very bad. Alright, is there any more I have from replay? Hold on, I'm thinking. But all of that stuff went to an end, but I'm still thinking if I have more replay moments. Oh yeah, whenever I met this girl that I met this boy on replay on Who's the Spy. Technically, he was saying bad words and stuff, like cuss words. Like, we should not cuss at this young age, but that person was like a teenager or an adult. So technically, I don't know. I'm gonna delete all of this. I don't care. It's a very bad build. Hold on, guys. Disappear 321. Oh, never mind. The translation was bad. What the? Okay, bro's butt crack is still showing. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just, no. Okay, this person's paw is still here, so I'm gonna just be right here. First thing first. Let me tell you my real life accidents that happened to me and got me hurt. First, riding accidents, like bike accidents. There's actually 3, I think. I don't know. First, oh my god. First one, I was riding with my dad while he was riding on his bike. I was riding on my, I did a turn. I was scared of turning because I knew I was gonna fall. So I turned on the rocks because we have rocks in our highway. And then I turned. I fell and scraped my leg or my knee. It was on my left leg. So technically I was bleeding. So my dad carried me all the way down to my house, like back down to the house. He put me on the couch, lifted up the bottom of the couch, like the leg things to hold your legs out. And then he started putting ice on the thing, or band-aids, or a rag, or whatever, I don't know. But my second accident was whenever I was, wait, what was it again? Whenever I was riding down the hill, I think. No, I actually used to have 3 bike accidents. I actually have 3, but I forgot about the other one. Hold on, I'm gonna try to think of it. Hold on. Oh yeah, I know it now. Oh wait, that's not the one. Actually, I have 2, I think. So my second one is technically me riding with my brother down the hill, the rock hill. The rock hill where I fell. But it was on the very top of the hill, riding around the ground, the rock ground. So technically, me and my brother was riding down a hill. He went down the rock hill first. That was at our house. It's our driveway. And then I went down second. I lost control and I hit a rock. I let go so I don't get any more injuries. So I hit the ground on rock ground. My knee didn't even bleed 1 second. It was my right knee on my right leg. And then after, in my new pants, my new teal blue, bright blue pants were were broken because it had a hole in it after falling. And then whenever we got back into my mom's bathroom, that was in her bedroom, technically I saw the blood. So we had to put some of that stuff that burns on your wound. So technically it burns, but it actually helps the dirt out and stuff. So yeah, and let me tell you about my one accident, the wagon accident. So technically, hold on. Okay guys, we're just gonna watch these people. Not him. Nope. Him. This guy. Hold on. No. Somehow this person's thing just disappeared, so I don't know why. Hold on, I'm just trying to find people's plots. Yeah, that's why we're not revealing him. Alright, this person, because I actually like it, because look at it. How? Anyways, so let me just say. so let me say my wagon accident. So we were like walking up the hill to our front yard, cause we found a deer school, or one of ours fell, or it was on our porch. Cause my mom likes deer schools, cause she hunts, but not anymore, I think. So she puts them as a collection now. So we walked up the hill to the front yard. We put it with the other deer skull collection, and then we were walking back down the hill to the back of the house, like backyard, to put the wagon back up. But my chin was on the metal thing, so whenever we hit a bump, my chin moved instantly. It made me bite my tongue down real hard, so it was bleeding. I started crying, and suddenly it was really scary, because I had to have a towel, and I felt the deep things, the deep holes inside of my mouth. So here's my monkey bars accident at school. So I was at school. It was the end of the day at school. So, and then my mom was like sitting there waiting probably for one of my siblings to get over there to drive away. But then I was because me and my brother, like, we would play on the play set, like the playground, because my mom works at the school. And then I would just like be on the monkey bars, and I was on my monkey bars with my cookie in my mouth. Then my hand slipped in midair, like the wind took it out. I fell face plant on the floor, like on the ground. My cookie crushed into the ground. I think it's still there. The stain is still there. And technically, I almost broke my nose, probably, and my chin, probably almost my hands. But I had a day off of school. It was probably Friday. So technically, it hurt very bad. But I watched Unicorn Academy with my father. So now let's get to my. Hold on. I think that's all. I don't know. Oh yeah, whenever I did a handstand, I fell forward on the ground. My foot hit the ground. It was like this year. Technically, my foot, it felt like it broke because I could barely stand. I started limping. Like, as soon as I stand after falling on my foot and crying, technically if I had the footage, I would, but I didn't record it. So technically I was limping whenever I got up from falling. I fell almost, but I catch myself with my other foot. So I started limping back to the bed, but now I'm kind of limping now, but my foot still hurts. And my toe still hurts because I hit on the door underneath it on the same day. So I think that's all. Oh yeah, and I almost broke my finger twice. So technically, yeah, and one time I almost fell off a trampoline whenever I was playing with my friends over. But now I can't, cause yeah. Bye. Bye.